Okay, so I was just in my feelings. It's like I always in my bed, baby. And I was just talking to God about just feeling discouraged. Just, did I ask amiss? You know, like make a request known to God, but if you ask it amiss, you just trying to comfort your list or something like that. Like, okay, well, God, can you want me to do this? I just wish you had told me, you know, like, because I wouldn't be sitting here twiddling my thumbs thinking that, okay, well, God told me to do this when you didn't tell me to do this. And he literally had me sit down and just cast my cares upon him. So we had an intervention, we had a talk, and he made me think about two verses. One was what I read yesterday. It was about faith without works said, and he gave an example in the Bible. If you see a sister and a brother unclothed and hungry, and you just tell them, go, you are fed and clothed, without giving them something to drink and something to cover their bodies with, what did you do? You know what I'm saying? That's why that works. So then the other verse was, I was just going through my notes and I was reading what I read. Can't tell you, but I can go back. And it was about this man telling God that my son needs your healing. He needs to be healed. And he was like, you will only believe in miracles and wonders. He was just like, I need you to heal my son. And he said, go, your son is healed. So as he was walking, he saw his handmaids. It was like, your son is healed, your son is healed. And he inquired about the time that when this happened. And they told him, he was just like, dang, that was the same time God told me that my son is healed. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. As soon as God said it, it's done. When he brought those two to my remembrance, when I was just like venting and just talking, just like, man, God, it made me realize that, is this play about us? This play is about me. Like, although I'm in my feelings, and because I was talking to him, like being in the waiting room, it feels like I'm in slow motion, that because God taught me how to be present in my moment, I cannot feel how I feel. Like, okay, God, I need this and this. And because I need this and this, I'm feeling the effects. So I'm just like, it's not about my faith, because it's just what I feel. Faith is the things hoped for, not seen, you know? So I'm like, it's not that. It's because I'm not seeing it. It's just I'm able to feel the effects of what I'm going through. And I'm just tired of it. And when he brought those two verses in my head and allowed me to reflect on it, I was just like, dang. I was a person that needed the miracles and the works to believe him. And what brought me to the conclusion was, so I was like, okay, God, I kept asking you for signs about these certain situations on my past friendships, and you showed me. So it's just like, I was being contradictory, because I'm like, okay, well, you showed me the signs about what I'm doing right now, what you want me to do right now, and you keep reassuring me, but maybe it's the devil playing tricks on me. And then he brought me back to, oh, he only deals in 100%. Either it is or it ain't. So it's either it is all the time, or if it's that one time, it's not. Like, God deals in 100%. Period. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is not what it was. So he allowed me to go back to what I was talking about, well, God, you gave me the signs when my friends wasn't my friends, or the people in my life in my past, or the jobs that I wasn't supposed to be in, the environments that I had no business coexisting with, that when I asked you to show me, you showed me. When I asked you, oh God, give me the sign, you showed me at the time. And I'm just like, dang. And that's on me for real. When God showed me, oh, this is not the place I want you to go, he showed me at the start, these are not your friends. I don't want you to be around these people. I don't want you to get this job opportunity. I want you to trust in me. I want you to be confident in me and not go that way. And I still went that way, because I'm thinking that God's voice, because I was taught to interrogate and ignore my first mind, to listen to those around me, I carried that with me. So although my first mind, which was God telling me, leading me away from certain things, I completely just like, I felt confused, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is Jesus or this is me. I don't know if this is anxiety or is it intuition. I don't know if this is me overthinking or is this discernment. And then, you know, God showed me the verse about God's voice is first peaceable, you know? So I was like, damn, it's me. And just because God is God, he loves us so much that although I still went the way that God told me not to go, he still let me know at each step of the way that he was with me. He kept telling me, this is not you're supposed to be around. These is not your people. Why am I feeling like this? God, can you show me? Can you revisit me? Can you just give me a sign? He gave me a sign. Oh God, but I don't know. Making excuses for it. Oh my gosh, Jesus, I don't know. Like, can you show me a sign? He showed me the sign. So it's just like, when you get to a place where God feels that God allows you to feel that this is not for you, and you still make excuses for it. What's confusing about it is you. It's not him. It's not, oh my gosh, well God, this guy's not the author of confusion, so maybe it's just me. No, you are not supposed to be part of this situation. You're not supposed to be part of this environment. You're not supposed to be having this type of conversation. You're not supposed to go here right now. This is not your time yet. So just like when he told that man, go, your child is healed. After he told him, oh, you only believe after miracles and works. And in that same moment, it was instantaneous. As soon as he said, your son is healed, he was healed, straight like that. And he brought me to a point of time, it's speed and distance. So just because the speed it took that man to go down and the distance it took from God to his destination, which is to get to his son, doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So I'm like, I need just to be patient, just to wait. I'm not making sense, baby. I hope I do. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking. So it was me. I needed the signs. I needed the miracles. I needed the works for God to show me that, yes, baby, I don't want you around here. And I'm gonna keep showing you. And that's why I love him so bad. Because I'm just like, oh, grace and mercy. Because, girl, the way I be overthinking, the way he knows, we need reassurance because we are in a world that is so manipulative, or we want to be in situations that we know we're not supposed to be in. We try to find any way to stay in it because we're trying to excuse the behavior or excuse or justify the means of the cause, you know? Well, God, I know I just asked you for a sign, but oh no, it kind of looked like this. Can you show me another one? And he'll show you. I'm like, okay, well, can you show me another one? And he showed me, and it made me realize, okay, as soon as I had full faith in God, full confidence in what God was telling me to be obedient, as soon as I was obedient, that's when everything changed. That's when, okay, I had those tough conversations with former friends, and if the conversation still ended in the same thing, I'm like, I just gotta let you go. You don't understand? I can't keep trying to convince you to respect me or to be respectful of my boundaries or listen to me and not, you know what I'm saying, to really hear me when I speak. That this is not what God wants me to be, and I am grateful for that. I put that work behind my faith. I'm just like, oh, okay, now as soon as he told me the desires of my heart, he didn't just tell me, oh, you gonna do this, you wanna do this. He said, okay, you knew this when you were young, and because so many things piled upon that, we have to clear the debris to get back to it. You want to do this, oh, I want you to go this way. Let's clear this path. Okay, where does it stem from? Anxiety, escapism? Let's go down these and get this one by one. Okay, cool, because now I'm at a place where it's just like, oh, Jesus, I'm just so hurt, I'm just so confused, I feel discouraged. And now it's just like, girl, it was me. Because I kept asking him, Jesus, you want me to do this? Give me a sign. He gave me dreams. He led me to his word. Oh God, show me a pink card. He showed me a pink card. Show me a little worm. He showed me a little worm. And he gave me this dream that kind of made me just like, oh, okay, I catch this play really is about me. Like, I see where you led me to these two specific words, because the story with the dude and Faith Without Work is Dead was he gave me a dream, and what I've been asking him for a long time was like, okay, just show me yellow worms so I know, like, give me a sign. So he showed me a yellow worm in my dream on a little thing, and as soon as I put my phone out, it disappeared. I'm just like, it started glitching. I'm like, what? So I put my phone back down, it reappeared. He was telling me, girl, you do not have to capture it when I tell you this is what I want you to do. Just believe it. You don't need to be like, oh, I need to capture this moment, take a picture of this pink card, because so I know, like, now all these the purple lip, you feel me? Like, when God told me this is what I want you to do, it was done. And I was like, okay, God, cool, I'm ready. He said, okay, period. But because the speed I'm going and the distance feels so long, I'm like, damn, when am I ever going to be? When is the time going to be where I'm living and what God is leading me to? Because the things I want to do, it had nothing to do with God. So I'm like, I know that after God, you know, reframe my thinking, renew my spirit by allowing me to kill my fleshly desires every single day, getting closer to him with the spirit, the desires of my heart, this is nothing but him. Like, this is all him. Like, the things that I was afraid to do, or things that I was fearful of because of what I thought, how the world was gonna take it, how the people around me was gonna take it, how they was gonna feel, I didn't do. So now that gotta show me, like, girl, here you go, this is who you are, this is what you gonna do. I can't convince niggas. I can't, and I'm niggas, boo. I can't convince myself of, like, okay, well, if only you knew how hard I was working. If only you knew that this is God leading me down this path. Outside looking in, it may look crazy, which is why Peter said, hey, it's gonna look crazy when you serve the Lord, like, but you gotta know. And saying it in the full faith. Ooh, a mosquito was biting me. Saying it in faith and really being confident in what God tells you to do, being obedient for real, is when God is like, okay, cool, she gets it. Because when I told her, don't even talk to these folks, oh, she still talking to folks? Oh, okay. Let's not have a continued conversation with them then. Oh, she's still having a continued conversation? Let's not be the connection. Oh, she gonna be the connection still with them? Okay, let me allow her to feel just how drained she feels. Let me allow her to feel just how worried and stressed she is. I'm gonna let her feel the effects that I'm giving her body to let her know that this is not for you. That's why your hair hurt me around the people. That's why your stomach get knots. That's why you getting butterflies to getting out the car going through this nigga house. This is not where I want you to be, and I'm gonna let you know every step of the way. Although I told you before it even happened or transpired to this big thing that this is not for you, because I knew if you kept going down this road, you was gonna be heartbroken by this dude. I knew if you kept being around these friends, you were gonna experience something that completely changed your view on people in general. And now you in a state of confusion and having anxiety and feel like you need to have your defenses up because of what you experienced with this person I didn't even want you to be around in the first place. But when you finally listen, just like, oh, I see why you've been telling me from the jump. That's why you have those realizations when you're out of a situation, like, oh, now you can put the pieces together, you connect the dots, like, damn, I've been knew from the first up when she said this, that you wasn't right, and now it makes sense. Like, all the little things that you ignored was God letting you know little by little, like, hey, let's not make this bigger. But because we just want to find out on our own, word to Eve, we just want to just know. Curiosity is just like, dang. And the satisfaction they brought it back was, oh, okay, we know not to do this again. And me not knowing, and me now knowing what not to do again is why I'm in this space of me leaning on God fully, and me not trying to convince other people or try to convince myself of what God is telling me, and to not confuse what God made clear already, you know? That it was really me for real. Like, it was really, oh, it was really me for real. That's crazy. When you finally listen, when you finally put some work behind that faith, that's when everything changes. That's when I gained the confidence, like, okay, cool, let's end this friendship, let's stop talking to this nigga, let me not even worry about this person, let's not even go around this environment, let's not have this type of mindset, let's not have this thought process, let's not continue to maneuver through escapism. It's really crazy. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about, like, and like I say, I hope it makes sense. And if I didn't speak, hey y'all, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love y'all. Kisses to y'all. Oh, abrazos y besos.